JD.
Oh no!
But wait, it's not. That's not the whole thing. It's just that got me stoned because of what you said. Dr. Carr crashes into JD, but not the JD that matters. Music plays as everywhere waves inward.
What'd it say?
Music plays as everywhere waves inward. The hospital entrance has a large pile of orange soda which the janitor stands before, threatening others away from it using his beaker of a hospital juice.
Of hospital juice?
Yes, of hospital juice. JD smiles. JD narration. The best part of being a doctor is your janitor is God. JD. Oh no, I think the janitor's pretending to be a kidney donor. We need to stop the machine.
No, it's not the machine.
Janitor. To JD. You're a quack smudge on these lockers called life. No one in the middle of a busy day would like you, and I don't either. JD. You are the mean me janitor.
The mean me janitor?
Yeah, you are the mean me janitor. You got all the John Dorian potential with none of the flowers and dead dog. JD leaves to cut a patient.
This is how Scrubs normally goes, right? He just gets hit by a car and he goes to cut a guy.
Everyday situation at hospitals. Interior operating room.
Life
Or
and cool.
internal operating room.
Leg.
Totally awake, the patient nurses JD. Oh, totally awake, the patient nurses JD.
But you... What? That's how...
JD nurses a new mother while Turk is explaining figures to a confused Dr. Kelso. I would be confused too.
Did it say that?
No, that's me commenting. JD narration. Sometimes you have to break a patient to help yourself. It's funny how a bunch of doctors don't know that. Patient. Does that chart tell... Does that chart tell you that my mom hated the ocean doctor? Or the ocean doctor? It might be the ocean doctor. There's no common.
I don't like the
Comma.
doctor much.
Patient continued. Does it say where my little brother got his nachos at? Yes, does that chart say that?
Does he have a little brother? I just said cool. Easily impressed.
Well, at least it's not like whole essays you gotta write on that damn thing.
True. Like Bromance Forever was the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mist Dragon Aqua Breath. It's a star.
Rarity. JD. You are sick, so I decided to grab a beer with your family and watch what you do.
That's what doctors do, right?
Eggs are the new medication, and so far I feel very alive. Oh, 7. I missed 2. Patient. Your name is Dr. Kayak Paddle.
Mr. Mushroom Lunch.
But if you act like a giant electric melon, I'm going to consider your opinion. JD narration. I knew I could always count on life support to keep a patient from getting too serious.
Trying to make it mean something.
Dr. Cox walks through the window, knocking the confused patient on the head. Just wait. Wait until you hear his line. Dr. Cox. I'm a doctor. Hell, I care about the gallbladder.
Oh.
Whatever that means.
A mystery letter.
Dr. Cox licks his pen and finds it tastes broken. Just wait. Now it sounds like a rubber fruit thing. Just wait. Dr. Cox licks his pen and finds it tastes broken. He tosses the pen in his mouth and coughs up the janitor.
Yes, it does.
The janitor scrubs the patient while Dr. Cox stands watching JD and Turk on TV. Scrubs is on. TV in the patient's room. Scrubs. So the TV about Scrubs watching Scrubs on TV right now. JD. And that's when I realized everything about my new black machine. It was a huge mistake.
Okay, that's a word that isn't inherently romantic.
What?
Camelot.
Turk. Hey, I'm just saying that her shoulders were there and you know it. JD. Can't you just tell me how to kiss my lady? My lady is the eel I bought from the narcoleptic. Elliot and Carla enter.
That sounds good.
So again, keep in mind we are now watching an episode of Scrubs in the Scrubs show.
Oh, so it's happening on the TV?
Yes.
Dr. Cox is my favorite still.
Elliot to Carla. Just go to the bathroom and find some aloe. I'll go get the scalpel. Oh my god, this is so great. I'm a doctor. Carla. You think the nurses will forgive you for having a little sexy brunch in the emergency room? To Elliot. A lot of married couples have to go through the cemetery to have sex. It's not a big deal. Dr. Cox and Dr. Kelso enter. Dr. Cox. You're not invited to my muscle room.
So rude.
You're not invited to my muscle room. You and I need to talk about your gigantic diaper problem. Hey, Kelso. I have a plan. Vomit in my eyes. I'm going to stand...
Casey Battletron.
Hey, it's a KC. Vomit in my eyes. I'm going to stand here. Go. Everyone freezes in horror as Carla excitedly shoves a pipe up Dr. Kelso's nostril. JD narration. Man standing in the corner...
Chocobo, the number of romantic phrases in your possession is now
8 or 9? 8. Man standing in the corner is my favorite thing. Just to be subtle and quiet and project an image of a cool guy who's gonna look stunning. Or cool guy who's gonna look stunning. Carla. Bambi, you're married to the job, but you should get engaged to Dr. Riviera. Dr. Cox. Look, newbie. You look ridiculous talking about anything.
So mean.
I mean, Dr. Cox is supposed to be kind of mean. Look, newbie, you look ridiculous talking about anything. Better get ready to run away from me while I eat cupcakes and demonstrate how to have painfully evocative sex. I don't remember anything of that sort happening on the show.
I don't remember rubber fruit. And I wouldn't expect rubber fruit to happen, but no. That sounds extremely like a...
Yeah, it sounds exactly like a segment. You're just eating a pin and spitting out the janitor. That sounds exactly like a rubber fruit segment.
Maybe rubber just... that type of video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Kelso turns off the light. Turk comes out of the elevator and finds him in the dark. The camera zooms in on Dr. Kelso, who dabs. Dr. Cox presses a button and turns into JD. Elliot runs in and scurries...
Sounds very...
Yeah. Elliot runs in and scurries behind the hospital bed. JD ignores Elliot because the room is now full of kissing ostriches.
I hate when that happens.
There was an episode with ostriches, but no ostriches kissed in the episode. JD narration. The truth is, every patient suffers from dementia. I'm not going to change all that. After all, the right thing's not always the best thing to do. You know that if you worked in a hospital. What is a hospital? A hospital is a lot like high school. The most amazing man is dying, and you're the only one who wants to steal stuff from his dad. Being in a hospital is a lot like being in a sorority. You have the greasers and surgeons, you have the greasers and the surgeons, even though it sucks about Dr. Tapioca, and I'm not even that sad.
Dr. Tapioca.
JD exits, smugly echoing. Fade out. That's your episode of Scrubs.
Oh, I watched. Would I watch that? I don't know.
I think this is a Zoo Books one on the Toucan. Oh, it's just a cover.
Sadly.
Toucan, Botanic Jungle Series. Whether they were invented or not, the toucans of nature reached the size of over 1,000 miles.
They don't fit on the earth very well.
Zoological knowledge was faulty in the extreme. To have so mistaken the length of these large beauties. You can buy one behind any American family home. There's just a 1,000-foot tall creature behind every...
1,000 mile.
Yeah, 1,000-mile tall creature behind every family home.
If you know where to look.
Alright, let's see if I can read this in time because it's animated. Penguins are the product of penguins. They interact only around the feet. Yet another penguin is born. The emergence of penguins... Oh, I can't. Penguins are the product of penguins. They interact only around the feet. Yet another penguin is stillborn. The emergence of penguins is also sometimes called... tobogganing. Okay, I guess that was a little bit worth it. It was still silly at the end. Here is a recommendation for... It's kind of like in Spyrobot. Dance like a winner hates you.
Oh, I remember in Spyrobot.
Be the size of a person.
Comets cannot control flesh.
Baby-
Lizardize your bee.
Baby crabs are compressed waves of light traveling through at high speeds from stars' deaths.
I did not know that.
It's important information. Alright, let's take a shot at Inspirobot here. Let's generate something inspirational.
I like their Zodiac.
Depression can be like a disgusting bicycle ride.
I mean, is that not true?
I don't ride bicycles, so...
I guess you wouldn't know.
A heart can be a painting that is not there.
I should be going.
No, you
Next
can't.
time we will head back into the Phoenix Dungeon.
Every atom is in many ways a physical manifestation occasionally.
Every atom is occasionally.
Destroy yourself. You won't regret it. Jesus! That is literally the opposite of inspiration. You couldn't have hit the nail on the head more on being 100% incorrect if you had tried.
Oh my god! That's terrible and bad.
Brilliant bloggers alienate what passable bloggers teleport.
That's better.
That sounds more like...
Inspirobot.
I'm gonna have to save that for its inanity.
Well, it's just a...
With horrible sacrifices come horrible abuses. Awareness is actually the materialization of the perplexity of existence.
I like that.
Yeah, the
That
complete...
actually almost means something.
Our trust begins when somebody learns to connect with our guts.
Quotes reveal your humanity.
Clap your hands. Don't laugh at people in an evil way. Don't ask questions. There we go. That's one to end on. All right. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I love Inspirobot.
Much better than the
Destroy
very
yourself.
abusive one.
Destroy yourself. You won't regret it.
So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you are. I hope to see you again real soon.
Lizards have beautiful skin.
And take care.